What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. This week we are going to do a Rate My Magic EDC. So I posed the invite, I guess, if you will, for people to share their EDC specifically for this video. So the original idea, so this was in the EDC Magic Facebook group that Danny Marco runs, and I, instead of just going through and grabbing just random EDCs, I wanted to make sure that I had kind of people's consent to do so. So I wanted people to kind of comment with their EDCs to be shared in this video. I did mention that it was going to be kind of like a roasting of EDCs, but I don't mean roasting in the sense of a traditional like Comedy Central roast of fashion. Most of these people I don't know on a personal level. While I don't mind offending someone in the way of humor and comedy, um, these are really going to be. It's really more or less, if you've got a crazy amount of stuff, I'm going to give you a hard time about everything you're packing. But let's just kind of jump right into it. And our first EDC, and I'm going to be kind of looking this way at the screen, but I'll probably pop the graphic up. Maybe I'll pop the graphic up on this side of the screen, which is the way I'm looking. I don't know. We'll see. It'll be different because that's where everything is. So first up is from Spencer Argena. That's another thing I want to apologize up front for any pronunciations of names that are incorrect. But this is Spencer Argena. And he has, let's see, he's got keys, iPhone, AirPods, and finger ring that he carries with him. This is his everyday carry. His keys have the monkey gimmick, which I think that's Jeff Price's thing. So I've actually never seen it in action, so I'm kind of interested in that. He's got another key on there. He looks like he's got a car fob for his keys and some kind of latch of sorts. He's got a finger ring that he uses for sleight of hand. So, there's a lot of different things you can do with finger rings. And then he has his iPhone, which has Wikitest and Earworm installed on it. So, I think we're going to see a lot of this, even more so going more and more into the future with people having a lot of apps on their phones that you can use. And, I don't have anything that really crazy to say. Like, this is solid. It's very minimal, which I like. You don't have anything that's just out there crazy, which is always a plus. So I like that you've got your one gimmick key. You've got your two apps on your phone, and you've got a ring that you're doing stuff with. So I really appreciate this. You're not losing any pocket space. Very conservative EDC. So awesome job, Spencer, on that one. Like I said, I have nothing negative to say about it. Now, this next person, I might give him a little bit of a hard time. He's carrying a lot. Also, I'm going to butcher his name, and I apologize. I believe the first name is pronounced Tong. And then the rest of the name, I'm going to totally sound like a white person, but Gialam. Gialam. But I'm pretty sure it's Tong or Dong. But what he carries on him is he's got a cube, Deadlock, AirPod Pros, Apple Watch, normal and cross key deck, Shrapnel, which is a great trick, Leo's Coin, I'm not really familiar with that, a Quiver Plus, Saw, Remote Control for Magic Apps, Swindle by Alakazam, and a lighter used with the Gaff Lighter project. So one of the first things that I'm going to say on this, because I support carrying stuff, like to me, EDC, like when I think of EDC, I'm thinking of things you carry in your pockets mostly. But I do believe, if I've seen in the past, like, that he usually has a backpack of sorts on him. So it makes sense that he's got, like, some extra stuff in there. So the cube is kind of weird. but that's fine. A little strange, but again, fine. I have some. No, I'm going to keep that to myself. Uh, AirPod Pro, Apple Watch, those are perfectly normal things. I don't know if I have mine up here. I actually, I'm very similar. I use the Pixel Buds from Google, and I have these on me a lot. Obviously, they don't do anything, but I like to listen to podcasts and music and whatnot. But the thing that I want to pick on is the cards, man. So a normal deck and a cross key deck. I'm really confused by this because cross key, the only difference is really it's a marked deck. So I don't understand the need for both. Yeah, like I carry so in my everyday carry, I normally carry some kind of deck, be it tally hos or it might be cohorts or whatever it is. Um, and it's usually in some kind of mem deck stack. It's usually in Redford stack. But if I go into anything, outside of what I'm doing mem deck, I just go through and I reset my mem deck order if I'm doing other card stuff. So I don't understand why the two decks, unless you're doing decks or tricks that use two decks of cards. And I'm not a fan of tricks that use two decks. I've been very vocal about that in the past. Um, but it is what it is. I would probably use just the cross keys deck, especially if you're wanting just a marked deck of cards, and eliminate the bicycle deck that you're carrying. But that's just me. The other thing, I don't know what it is Saw. And I don't know if that is I don't know what Saw is, so I'm kind of lost on that. Um, and he didn't list the magic apps that he's using on his phones, but he does have a little controller so he can do like the swipe inputs. I don't again, other than getting rid of like a deck, one of the decks, and maybe the cube. Like it seems pretty solid. I'm a big fan of Adam Wilber and Volpine Creations Scath Lighter project, so I do like seeing that out there. I do like seeing the Quiver Plus. He didn't mention if he has any kind of coins that he carries in that or what really he uses that for. I think he posted a video that I need to go back and watch of him doing some performance of that stuff. But for the most part, it feels a little heavy for an EDC for me personally. But not bad. I like it. I like, everything's got a good look to it. Everything looks clean. Nothing looks crazy gaffy, which I'm a big fan of. Dan Misson. Dan, he didn't post a picture, but his EDC is a deck of cards. I can only assume that he's using like aviators or some like porno deck. Maybe something like that. I don't know. But Dan, I'm right there with you. That used to be for a long time. That was my EDC, was just a deck of cards. If you don't count like my phone and wallet and stuff like that, I like to be done with a deck of cards, and like there's no need, like you don't need a lot of extra stuff. So much respect, Dan, for the deck of cards, even though it is a pornographic deck of playing cards. I don't know why. It's probably bicycle or tally ho or something, but I just thought since there's no picture, I have to assume. And then last might honestly be my favorite of these EDCs, and that is from Austin J. And Austin, all of his stuff fits into his wallet, which awesome. I love that. He's got a packet of marked ESP cards for a matching effect, a Jardine Ellis ring for a ring on spectator's thumb, a mismade bill, and a couple of rubber bands. Not a whole lot of stuff. It's all very, very containable. Doesn't take up a bunch. The fact that, it all fits in his wallet, I love. that's one of my favorite things about so much stuff coming out. Even, stuff coming out from Alakazam with like their wallet projects to the stuff coming out from the 1914. Um, I carry, for the longest time, I carried a Shadow wallet, which had, you know, one, it was my everyday, it was my wallet, and two, it had built-in magic, which everything, like if I just had my wallet on me and nothing else, I could do a show. And I've switched recently over to the Orphic wallet at the beginning of this year, and it's the same thing. This is my wallet. This is what I leave with all the time. I don't leave home without my wallet. I have to have it. It's got my credit cards in it. It's got my identity in it. It's got insurance information in it. But on top of that, I have the built-in peaks and switches that I can do with the wallet, along with Crazy Card, which I've got just the main Crazy Card that has the predictions and everything on it, to one of the gaff cards, to what's on the inside, which I have my credit card. I've got, some wallet, or a credit card, some wallets. I'm covering up my ID, so not to expose that. To one of my own effects that's in the wallet. So what else do I have in here? I've got a couple other things in here. No Mismade Bill. I don't ever do anything with Mismade Bill. But I'm a big fan of like just being able to put stuff in your wallet and have a show there. Like if I didn't have my cell phone, if I didn't have anything else except for my wallet, I could do some kind of show. Or if I was stranded somewhere, like, hey, can you we need you to perform. All I have in my wallet. Let me run across the street to the convenience store and grab a deck of cards real quick, and I've got a whole act. So I love stuff that fits away. Mismade Bill, I don't see that, a ton anymore. I remember working at the magic shop. We saw it, like, people wanted those all the time. And I don't see them a whole lot. But those are our EDCs. I'm kind of digressing on a tangent when I started talking about the Orphic Plus. But yeah, thank you everyone for contributing your EDCs for this video. I really like everything. I don't have anything honestly super negative to say about anyone's EDC. Thong, Dong, I'm so sorry I butchered your name. I did look on your Facebook profile to see if you had a phonetic way of saying it, and I didn't see one, so I apologize for just butchering your name left and right. We're Facebook friends. I should know how to say your name. And like I said, for yours, I would just probably get, it makes sense. I think, if I recall in the past seeing some posts of yours, you carry a bag with you. But I would be curious, and you might have even posted a video of this. I don't know. I think you did, actually, and I've been bad at looking at things. Because I was looking at the post, but I think that you posted a video of you using possibly the quiver. You did, so I might see if there's a way that I can include that in this video. If not, if you're in the EDC Magic group, which I strongly encourage you to join, if you're not in it already, you can look up my post for the upcoming video submission for Tong's videos. And also, if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe, or not subscribe, but join my Facebook group, Magic in the Moment. Very light, not a lot's going on there. We don't have a ton of members. We got a few. I got less than I have subscribers on this YouTube channel. But we'd love to get more members going over there. And it's just talking about magic in general. It's not just impromptu magic. It's magic that kind of gives that feeling of it being impromptu. So not like a big stage act, but something that even if there is prep that goes in talking about that magic, and even magic moments that you're having with your audiences. We also have a Discord, which will be linked in the description below this video. And if you're interested in being in another Rate My EDC Magic, or Magic EDC, feel free to post your comments below with a picture of your EDC that you're using, what you're doing, what tricks you're carrying, what you're doing using some of your EDC for. If it's all regular stuff, kind of what are you doing with your EDC? Would love to know. And yeah, again, thank you everyone who's submitted everything. Thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you can like, comment, subscribe, you know, the basic plug. Or just subscribe. Even if you hate this video, you should subscribe. Because why not? Why not roast me? I'm a big boy. I can handle it. Like, literally, I'm a big boy. That sounded dirty. I'm going off the rails, so I'm going to end this video right now. We'll talk in the comments later, and thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.